Would you look at that, another Mega Gamer video. It's about time. Just a quick disclaimer, I did receive a copy of this game to review, but I did request that all the thoughts and opinions in this video are my own. So with that being said, let's get right into it. In this game, you get your sister stolen from you, and a passionate love child between Gandalf and Dumbledore forces you to become his personal intern to get her back. After getting his coffee with carbonated peanut-free, GMO-included, multigrain, cage-free, peanuts-filled lemur milk, and getting his laundry comprised of 37 Speedos and one 1959 Mets t-shirt, you must traverse through a series of isometric trials with the goal of gathering all the fragments to turn you into supersonic. At your disposal, you have a simple arsenal of tools to help you achieve all of your goals of running a Wendy's. You can move around with WASD, jump with the spacebar, and interact with the Alt button. And might I say, the controls feel about as tight as Gandalf the Blue's cake-containing Speedos. But that's not all. The main mechanic of this game is to go about the level as you will and then activate your stand to rewind time and have a copy of yourself mimic the path that you just made. This opens the floodgates for over 40 interesting puzzle designs. That may sound like the end of it, but if you were to think that, my dear subscribed viewer, you would be erroneous. One problem I've had with other puzzle games is that once you solve the series of puzzles, that's usually the end of it. Some other puzzle games solve this problem with more puzzles than I have money in my bank account, but the developer solves this problem with a familiar face. That's right, speed running tactics. So picture this, Gander the Thick sends you on this dangerous journey. You're traveling around the square watermelon world. You even just completed your first puzzle, good job. Here's 1 gem and 1 gold star. But you can get more gems and more stars if you watch every single episode of Initial D and then just run it through just a bit faster. This introduces the fine mistress that is replayability. It's subtle, but it adds so much to a somewhat short game. I gotta paint just one more picture before I talk about this next feature, so hear me out. You are me. Me, no good at puzzles because me tried finding a wall just one too many times with my head. So what are you gonna do? Search up YouTube guides? Nah. Hear me out. You can't do that because someone just blew up your keyboard. So what are you gonna do? You're down in the dumps, you're considering how you're gonna build your ferret insurance agency, but then you go into the pause menu and you find a help button with a Discord link. And once you go there, you find that the developer is providing you hints to solve each puzzle, and there's a link to a strategy guide and an active community full of gamers. This is the one thing that I wish was incorporated into more indie titles because of how well it forms a community. Unfortunately, this does lead me to my first problem about the game. It was pretty easy for me to join the community because I pretty much just use Discord daily. But if you don't already have Discord, it is pretty hard to find help when you're struggling because there's not a built-in system already. This is the first thing I'd add to the game. It provides support for your entire community without them having to download another application. Another feature that I'd love to see being added to the game is a level editor. Think of another level editor such as, Super Mario Maker. That, included with a sharing feature, would be so beneficial for the longevity of the game and would be an amazing way for the entire community to enjoy the game together. I did notice as well that the level selection UI just left a bit to be desired. And if there's a simplistic overworld a la Super Mario 3D World, then it would have added just a little bit more charm to this already great looking game. Overall, however, I think Time Master is a wicked fun game, and if you love puzzle games, then I'd recommend picking up on Steam. It really makes you feel like an unpaid intern picking up coffee with carbonated peanut-free, GMO-included, multigrain, cage-free, peanut-included, lemur milk in the most fun way possible.